What?
Hey, let's go. It's time for Heartland Radio.
Let's go. Okay.
All right, boys.
Hey.
Have a good show now.
Okay. Here we go. Welcome to Heartland Radio 2.0. That's Clayton Anderson. You got it done. He sent it to us. Let us know what you think. Okay, I like it.
I liked it.
Yeah.
They say Rome wasn't built in a day.
Yeah. Better late
Neither
than
was
never.
that song. It was a good one, though.
It's a great song.
I mean,
yeah.
Clayton's a talented man. I'd always had faith in him.
Yeah.
Always
We knew it
had
was
faith
gonna
in
be
him.
good.
I don't know if always is the right answer.
I did.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't think it was potential?
No.
Really?
You were never worried at all.
No.
I'll be honest, I was.
Why?
Yeah?
Yeah, me too. I didn't think it was ever coming.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah. It was.
I mean, artists take
it took
time.
a while.
I mean,
Can't
Me-
rush art.
no, you
No,
can't.
not at all.
You just can't put a deadline on that.
Todd, didn't you write the lyrics to it, though?
Yeah, I'll say co-writer. I didn't write the Have a Good Show Now.
Hold on. So
Yeah.
if that show, we could put that out on iTunes, that song right there.
Yeah,
What is
sure.
it, 15, 20 seconds? How long is that thing?
I believe 20 seconds.
20
Yeah,
seconds?
he nailed that too. That's what we asked for.
But you'd be co-writer for that.
Oh, I could get a credit.
A Grammy.
On there.
Possibly. Maybe possibly a Grammy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Grammys are like Emmys. You just got to pay like $100 and you're up for it.
Ooh, give me some new boots. Go to the red carpet. New boots.
New boots!
Can't wear your shit kickers, Todd.
Yeah, no.
You and Clayton on top of the stage or getting the award.
Oh, yes.
I hope he brings that selfie photographer. Give you some new headshots.
Clayton's a handsome bastard.
we
You try to
love him.
stay out of pictures with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever you try to stay out of pictures with Clayton Anderson. That's a good idea. That's why all his pictures are alone.
Yeah.
Because nobody
Make
wants
me
to take any
feel bad.
fucking pictures with him.
Who's that fat fucker next to me? Oh, that's McComas.
Handsome ass. You know, he gave a full concert in my hotel room one night.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's Super Bowl.
Really good, too.
Yeah,
You
it
remember
was.
that?
Was it?
It was fucking great.
It was really, really
Yeah, it
good.
was awesome. Got
He
a
was-
couple complaints. It was a little loud, a little late. But,
We
you know.
completely forgot that we were. Granted,
Pat laid in bed the whole night.
Forgot that wasn't a concert venue.
very vitamined up too. Completely forgot. It was like 11:30, 11:30 at night, maybe midnight.
It was great, though.
And we're just in a hotel room. I was very high. That was a wild time. Clayton's a good guy, but I thought for sure that song was never coming.
Yeah, I'm glad it did. I'm glad
we
it
all
did.
are. We all are. Todd.
He got it done in 2018.
Very true.
Look at that. Yeah. And by the end of the year, we were thinking maybe, and he said, "You got it."
Yeah.
And he did it.
He said, "Here you go."
Good for him.
I just realized it's going to be the last show of 2018.
Yeah, last show.
Probably should have done like a yearly recap. Completely forgot about that one. Blew that one. Oh, well.
I'll do the yearly recap. There were about twice as many of us earlier in the year. Now we're half as many.
Oh, our yearly recap.
Yeah, we worked for a man who was partnered with a very large digital media company, and now we are not.
Okay.
We worked solely for that man, and he's becoming the next
Small business.
big thing.
It's not a small business.
Still a small business, but we aspire to be an empire.
A medium business.
I was talking. That's a good recap, Todd. I was talking about like a world recap, like our favorite stories of the year.
Oh, yeah.
Probably should have done that, but that would have taken planning, which we aren't very good at.
Well, you know.
We checked it on Robotic like 2 times.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the
point.
bionic penis.
Yeah, he's still fucking.
Okay.
That was it.
That's the only good one I remember.
So wait, yeah, you guys. I don't want to say you guys because I mean I'm in here every once in a while, but you guys, you know, Shark Tank does like the updates. Mm-hmm. Something to think about maybe for next year, for 2019, maybe an update on the news stories that you did in the past.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we get
visit those
Robotic in
people.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or at least call in.
Robo Dick call in.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
That
Do
would
we
be-
hear you swing your dick around? Clank.
Sounds like one of those toy airplanes in the sky.
I mean, he's the only guy. He's the only guy with a robo dick. If we got that, would be a huge interview.
Huge.
First man in history.
Huge. Probably
to
the
get a robot
biggest.
dick.
Probably the biggest interview in the history of interviews.
I
Us
think
in
it would be.
60 minutes, I assume we're the only two going for it.
Yeah.
If there is another Robotic, though, would that be like his nemesis?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there's only room for one Robo Dick in this world of ours. There's only room for one Robo Dick in our world.
I can't believe he's not in porn yet. That'll be up. That's soon to come.
That's 2019.
Yeah,
That's
soon to
just stupid. That wasn't his first thought.
come. I know.
Just for future reference, I don't think I fully even know who Robotic is.
So this guy was born. We did a story earlier in the year, maybe in the spring, where this guy was born basically without a penis, but he had all the internal stuff for a penis.
I feel like it was 2 months ago. You were definitely here when we talked about it.
Well, that was the update.
I don't know.
So then we did an update on it because he got this robotic penis, and when that happened, he was talking about once it heals, whatever, he'll be able to have love, make love for the first time with his wife or whatever. Then the updated story a couple months ago was that his fucking penis wouldn't turn off.
Correct.
Yeah, it was like hard for fucking 8 days or something. And that was just part of it. Like, you're going to have to put up with this boner for 8 days in order for it to reconnect itself to the rest of your body.
What did it say? He was disappointed because his sex sessions were only lasting an hour.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh,
Yep.
humble brag.
Good for him. He's catching cramps out there. Hey, my real hammies can't keep up with my fake dick.
We'll have Zito reach out to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll reach out to him right
That
now.
interview coming 2019 for
Get
sure.
a hold of that dude for sure. He's going to be in porn by then.
By the way, we just did a best of there.
Yeah, we did.
Nailed it.
Good for us.
Yeah.
That was probably our biggest story of the year.
Nick,
Probably.
Nick,
I have no idea.
Nick breaking his collarbone was pretty big.
Yep.
Oh,
for,
yeah,
for
yeah.
this because we called the lawyer.
Yeah, that's right. That was a good time.
That was one of the best listening experiences I've ever had in my entire life. I listened to that the next morning, and I forget where I was fucking dying. I'm like a full-on lawyer. That lawyer, by the way, interesting cat, that guy.
Yeah.
Interesting cat. That was good shit.
Yeah.
Well, did you drop
He gave
that
some
last
good
time?
advice, I felt like.
Yeah, we dropped it. I mean, we came to terms, and they named me a partner and all that. So I figured it was.
Oh,
now it makes sense.
wait. No, it doesn't make sense because Connor swore on my show that you were one of the founding partners. Why would one of the founding partners ever want to sue one of the other ones?
Well, I think that was
Exactly.
prior to that. I think he offered him a partnership just so he wouldn't
To my
sue him.
understanding, it was before that as well. He was a partner beforehand.
I was not aware of that.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
why
I
it
think
was,
there's a little bit of a miscommunication, maybe already a fairy tale situation happening at the pub.
That's the straw that breaks the camel's back in court. I mean,
Lying about the foundation?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I mean, if you go back and listen to that call, Zito basically incriminated himself
That's
for
the
10 straight
whole
minutes. So
entire
this isn't that hard to believe.
I
that
didn't
he's
know
doing
he
it
was
again.
not on my
Yeah,
side.
don't ever commit a crime with Zito. He basically spelled out everything they would need to win that lawsuit.
Literally the last person I would ever commit a crime with. Ever. Of all time.
yeah, I don't think anybody's seeking Zito
No.
to do a crime like Frank Ocean or whatever is Danny Ocean. He's not dropping a note in Zito's fucking bag. Meet me here at this time. Zito is not being
I've
asked.
seen enough Ocean's movies. I think I could do it.
I don't think you could.
I don't think you could either.
I think you can, Zito. I believe in
Thank
you,
you.
bub.
I'll be the tech
Just
guy.
not with me, though.
Can you imagine you as like a crime boss, a mafia crime family boss?
Oh, it'd be amazing.
Oh, Don Zito, it's a pleasure to meet you. And Zito's like, how much you pay for that sweater?
Were those dead bodies outside? Where do they come from? Oh, wow. They were
Oh, we're
alive.
killing people now? All right.
Don Zito.
in 20 years, Zito is going to look like the Cuban Tony Soprano. Like
How many years?
like,
Greatest compliment.
Hey, rest in peace to that guy, by the way.
James Gandolfini, yeah.
I follow a Sopranos gram.
Oh, it's so good, isn't it? They're huge fans of the show, too.
I follow Sopranos gram. I don't
Yeah.
know how I started following him, but that guy is in my life more now than he was whenever the Sopranos.
You know what?
I've never watched the Sopranos, but he's there all the time. now.
Incredible memes.
Incredible memes.
Their memes are so good.
Hey, we're in the meme business.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I put out like 4 or 5 Bird Box memes already today.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I jumped into a Bird Box
Hard
meme
on
last
Bird Box
night. Had to.
You just use a meme app on your phone, one of those?
No, yeah, it just
I have like 7.
Literally just type "make a meme" on Google, and you got every possible meme you could
Template.
ever dream of. Yeah,
Nice.
I honestly no idea how to do that. You just said type in how to make a meme.
no, just
Make
make
a meme.
There's like a makeameme.com, and then you just pick from like all the picture templates, and then you literally just type what you wanted to say, and your meme's done.
yeah. It's a real nice.
all of a
Send
sudden
you a
you're a
picture.
meme maker.
Yeah.
and you're a meme god.
I have
So-
an app that's actually called Meme Maker. Maybe I'll start using it.
Whoa, is that a
I
new
Look at
downloaded
this
it.
phone case he's
Oh,
got.
you like this new phone?
What is that?
Look at the Adidas phone case. Matches my new Adidas shoes I got for Christmas.
Hey,
Wow.
is that a face open one?
Oh, a what? Oh, yeah. I pointed at my face and it opens. I'm not familiar with the
But
terminology.
you hate it, huh?
I like it now. But
I
when
hate the face thing.
Really?
Hate it.
I still got to swipe up though.
Yeah, you still have to
So
push
it's
something.
like I don't know that you needed that step.
Yeah.
You know, what I mean, if I got to touch it again,
It,
the thumbprint
it,
was
it just
fine.
saves your thumb a few steps. That's it. And it's not quite all the way there. They didn't. It wasn't fully thought out.
I'm laying in bed at night, and I gotta fucking stare this thing 2 inches away so the light picks up my face.
Oh yeah, if you half face it in a pillow, it's not going to work.
No way.
Never
Yeah,
works.
the guy that was showing me the phone after we bought it, he was going through. He goes, "Now you can set the face recognition thing to multiple profiles."
Yes.
Meaning, and I was like, "Oh, that way, in case you use it at work and you're a party clown or
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
like you could actually take a face shot
Right.
with the party makeup,
Yeah.
and it would work while you're at work."
What a logical scenario.
All these party clowns.
So happy.
very excited.
I feel like that's why the technology exists, just for the birthday party clowns. They're like, it won't recognize my face.
Just for that, not because of hat or glasses or anything. Just the party clown.
Oh my god.
Just the party clowns.
How long did it take you to get used to like the no home button?
Yeah, about 48 hours. I kept going
Yeah,
for
yeah.
it every time. But when I got the phone, like the phone was one thing to get used to. That wasn't so bad. But for some reason, when they switched me over, Verizon blocked SMS messages.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get two-step notification or verification done on any of my social media because I wasn't getting the text, the code. So it cuts all those short code texts. It was blocking them.
yeah.
And I'm like, fuck. So I tried it too many times on each one. I'm locked out of everything. All my social media. I can't get back on there.
You're
I'm like,
just hitting fucking send. Send the goddamn verification. I'm not getting. You're just hitting.
I kept hitting like 20
Oh
times.
my god.
And then I'm fucking like, God damn it. I can't work. I can't get on Twitter. I can't get on Instagram, anything.
Real convenient. Real convenient.
Tiggs turned off his fucking iMessage.
It was actually pretty nice.
Yeah.
Thinking about doing it full time.
When they fucking figured it out finally, that like the seventh supervisor of Verizon I talked to that finally figured it out, fucking as soon as she switched it, I got like 2,000 fucking 6-digit code.
Yeah, you see? This is why I was mad. This is why I was mad.
I ruined everybody's Christmas Eve, though. I was just like, fuck these fucking two-step verification. I just want to turn it off. They were like, all right, you ruined Christmas Eve.
You weren't the only one. You weren't the only one.
Oh my god. Steve Jobs would have done that. Tim Cook.
He might have.
So that's a high.
Oh, I was late. I was trying to,
Was that a bleep?
I was trying to cover.
It's on me.
Fucking late.
And what was that lady? Daria?
Yeah. MTV.
The volleyball go by.
Yeah.
And she put her arm out a couple seconds later. That was what
That's a good meme.
That's a great meme.
good meme.
That's a good
Hey, I'm a meme maker.
I feel like 2019 could be hot for Daria memes too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I mean that was a great reference. So that's it's getting to that point where that could be a great meme next year.
Another thing, I'm not sure I've ever seen a full episode, but I've seen that goddamn intro, that video. Like, oh, I get it. And I changed it too.
Yeah. Never seen an actual. I don't think anyone actually watched it.
No.
If I had to guess.
I'm very impressed I remember her name. Daria. Did you ever see this, Todd?
I don't think so.
I don't think I could even explain it. I think it was a cartoon of a girl. And she was late on a volleyball. That's all I know. That's all I know. That's all I know. I don't know if she was a high schooler. I think it was a cartoon of a high schooler. I don't know. I don't fully
Yeah.
know.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
She was just an outcast.
It was kind of around South Park time.
Yeah. It was
I know what you're
it was like
talking
right
about.
after Beavis and Butthead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't that one comedian lady do the voice like the real?
Janine Garofalo, I think.
Yeah. Just
think-
real dry, fucking
yeah,
bitter.
very dry.
Where's the intro?
When she.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
When she did the volleyball thing.
That was it right there. Excuse
there.
me. Yeah.
No wonder no one ever watched the fucking show. What a terrible intro.
What a bad intro.
That was tough. Not this intro though to this show.
Yeah.
Good.
Solid.
Heater.
Very solid.
Fucking heater.
Yeah, we have every right to put that on iTunes, right?
Yeah.
We should do it.
Well, I don't know. Now listen.
Put it in the ringtone side.
Hey,
Yeah, the ringtones.
Yeah, as a ringtone.
Yeah.
you gotta
Not
go
as a
talk
song.
to. You gotta go talk to. Clayton probably has people. I assume probably has people. We should probably get that cleared before.
Yeah, we should have our people
that's
reach
fine.
out to his
What
people.
Phil
Yeah,
call
our people
his people.
Phil.
Our people Phil. Our suit wearer. Our suit wearer, Phil, we'll call his suit wearers, and we'll figure this out.
We'll make it a ringtone.
Yeah. I
think we should.
20 seconds.
Maybe even a wake up alarm clock.
Yeah.
Does iTunes give away awards for ringtones?
Don't think so.
That'd be cool.
That would be a great category.
Something Zito can give away though.
Top 5 ringtones of the year.
Soldier Boy still,
Still
probably in the top 5.
You think that you always have the OG ringtone guy that just that guy's there, whoever wrote that.
That's you.
That's you, right?
That's what I have.
Nothing's worse.
That's your alarm clock,
That
huh?
fucking submarine alarm going off.
Oh, it's loud. It wakes up the house. So when I set my alarm, that's for everybody. Everybody's alarm. We're all
Bailey, Gator, we're up at 6:30 tomorrow. Why? Because I gotta be. That's hilarious. Is that every morning you wake up to that?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes. Yes.
And I have three minimum of 3 set just in case. Usually a 6, a 7, and a 7:30.
Well, that's a wild time frame.
Yeah.
So is this your plan to get Gator to move out? Just keep playing that noise every
Yeah,
morning?
just keep blasting it till they can't take it anymore.
The
It's
best
like
part.
North Korea.
The best part is
Todd's song is that alarm he makes his fucking house listen to.
the best part is it plays from 6 to 7:30. He doesn't wake up in the middle.
Just keep hitting snooze. And it's usually 9 minutes in between snooze.
Yeah.
But when you have 3 alarms, you get past the third one, that cuts it by thirds. It goes off every fucking 3 seconds.
I'm saying you having an hour and then
What,
a half
dude?
hour between your alarms is wild.
Hey.
Wild move.
So it
I'll hit
goes
a
off every
snooze.
2 minutes.
I'll hit a snooze every once in a while. Right, I'm not as scared. Rich Rodriguez told a story about Tiger Woods never hit snooze button. That's why Tiger Woods was Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
That was back when Tiger Woods was Tiger Woods. Yeah. I am not afraid to hit that snooze button, man. I used to snooze right through every class in college. I'm gonna wake up for this one tomorrow for sure. I haven't been there in a couple of weeks. Snooze, too late. Catch an 11 o'clock one. Let me reset another alarm. Snooze. But to have an hour and a half worth, 3 alarms and snoozing all of them
it's happened
is a
before.
lunatic move. Not resetting the original one, having 3 different ones all snoozing at different 9-minute segments. Is a lunatic move.
It's because I get used to the sound, so by the time
change
it
it
gets
then.
to where it does go off every 3 minutes, I'm like, oh, it's about 7:30. That's my
Why
third alarm.
don't you make the later 2 alarms different sounds?
Yeah. All mine are different sounds. One's
Oh,
the
really?
one's the Masters themes, one's the Narcos, and then one's what's it called?
Man, what do you guys
Hard
do?
Knocks.
Just go through every possible fucking scenario on your phone and just fucking make sure you have something in the can for it?
No, we just use our phones like they're made to be used.
Mine also has a message that says "Get up, you piece of shit."
So whenever the Game of Thrones one hits,
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
you know it's like, oh wait, I got to get up.
yeah, that's the last
this
one.
is
So if
Last
Narcos is playing, it's like, oh,
Yeah,
hit a
that's-
couple snoozes today.
That's that and the Masters one comes first because
Yep.
they're calming, and then you go with Hard Knocks in between, and then Game of Thrones is the fire up one.
Got to get
Nice.
up. Got to get up.
You save the 2 fired up ones for last, the 2 calming ones first.
That makes sense. Yeah.
That's I'm gonna start doing that because I lead right in with Shinsuke Nakamura's intro music.
Yeah.
It's electric.
But what do? You probably snooze once or twice, then you're up.
It's a 1 snoozer.
Yeah.
That one's a 1 snoozer because it's very loud, and Sam does not love it. Sam does not. Every once in a while, I'll get like the pillow. She moves the pillow over her head. I'm like, I get it, but I'm tired too. Hey, I'm tired too.
Is your alarms in your dreams?
yeah.
So
once in a while.
it'll start to play in there? Like
Yeah.
Sometimes,
incorporate?
yeah.
then you wake up, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah, immediately.
I also have this Trap iPhone one. It's pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah. Trap iPhone. Here, I'll play it for you. Let's see if I can find it here. Trap iPhone's quickly becoming one of my favorites. Let's see here. Nope, not that one. Nope.
It's always alarm clocks.
Nope. Oh, there it is.
I do like that.
Oh, you're hating on all this trap Christmas music,
well,
but you got trap iPhone
There's
here.
a time for trap and there's a time for not trap. Okay, Nick?
Hey, that was
Christmas
pretty
is
good
not.
there.
Yeah. It's a pretty good one. It's become one of my new favorites.
Yeah, I'm a fan of that.
Marnie had to change her work emergency number the ringtone for it because it was the same as my alarm. Because it was the. She goes, "That's for
As it should be.
emergencies." I'm like,
It
no,
should-
that's
yeah.
my wake up.
That's what
So she had
mine
to
was
change it.
at my old job when I was on call. Was that, and I still have PTSD. When I hear that, I cringe inside and I like jolt around. Oh shit! No, I'm safe. I'm safe.
You've alarm PTSD.
It's terrible.
Oh, yeah, pocket full of sunshine's my problem.
Oh, that's a good one.
I had that as my alarm for like a good 4 years running. 4 years. Then it was one night morning in Atlantic City. Got me. Went off 6 times.
Couldn't do it anymore.
Somebody else in the room, I picked it up and like went to throw it. I was like, I'll change it. It never ever
I
stopped.
used to have a bunch of ringtones. I had the A-Team as a ringtone.
Oh, yeah?
I like that a lot. Yeah. Like, da, 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 da. I'm gonna have to go download a bunch.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Let's go on there and spend about $30.
It just adds
I have
some,
like 4,000.
add some variety to your mornings.
Yeah, I should.
It is nice.
I like it. I would like to have that A-Team theme song back.
Get it.
That get you going in the morning.
That's classic you, yeah, for sure.
An 8 with the 18?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
and
Bradley Cooper.
Bradley Cooper, Rampage Jackson.
there it is, Rampage.
Yeah, Liam Neeson.
Hey, you made your own fighting again.
Yeah, like in February, right? Or something like that. Oh, here it is.
Oh, there you go, Z.
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one to wake up to. That's so much better than the fucking nuclear alarm, dude.
You used to wake up to this?
Yeah,
And now
I should
you
go
wake
back
up to
it.
that?
Yeah, I should go back to it. I think you guys are right.
What, hold on, what was it? It was like you were feeling too good in the morning? You're like, you know what? I deserve some punishment. I'm going to go right over to this fucking submarine ship.
Living in like a nuclear fallout chamber or something.
I make you feel like Superman there, huh?
I'll get you going.
I fucking probably woke up with that one on. Big stretch. Oh, man.
Just a montage of me strapping shit on my belt.
Does your brain wake up to your girlfriend's alarm?
Do what?
Does your brain wake up to your girlfriend's alarm?
No, not at
See,
all.
neither is mine because mine wakes up earlier than me, and I've never once woken up to her iPhone alarm.
No, I've
My
never
brain
heard
knows that it's not mine. It will not wake me up.
No, Dix, you just stay tight, Bob.
That's not for you. I'm so impressed with my brain for that ability.
You should have.
It's pretty awesome. Yeah, like you
exciting.
can hear that noise subconsciously, be like, "Nope, not yours."
Yeah,
It's a good life. It's a good life.
I can shut out anything
Oh my god.
if I want to. Like if I want
I don't
to
register
keep sleeping, I'll keep
anything.
sleeping.
I'll hear
Tell my
ties
alarm.
once in a while. We
Yeah?
have thin walls, and I'll hear it's a Chance song. It's a Chance the Rapper song.
Yep.
That starts going off, and I'm like, all right, let's go.
I feel bad too because I snooze that thing like fucking 8 or 9 times.
Yep. How about when they changed the button placement?
Oh.
Can't
you-
find it.
Yeah, but you think like you've hit the snooze before and definitely thought you've turned it off
Right.
before.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck! I think they
yeah.
moved it. I think they moved it. The update, they moved the snooze, they changed it, and then you wake up and eventually end up waking up because of that. Yeah, because of panic.
I was struggling this morning. For Christmas, my mom got me one of those weighted blankets. Have you seen
Really?
these?
Are they
Yeah.
as amazing as they're supposed to be?
I'll tell you what, for the first like 2 minutes you lay down with it, it's kind of traumatizing because it feels like just something is pinning you to the
Yeah,
bed
yeah.
and you can't get up. But when you wake up in the morning, it feels incredible. It feels like
I
someone's
heard-
just
I heard
snuggling
they're
the shit out of you.
fucking
But I went to go hit the snooze button and I literally couldn't move my arm. The blanket was so damn heavy. It weighs like 60 pounds. I had to fight through it. I was like, pull it
weighs
out. and
that
then-
How's your clavicle? Is it good?
Oh, it's good.
Clavicle
It's good.
survived?
It's part of therapy, yeah.
They're that heavy?
It's very heavy.
I thought about getting
It's incredibly heavy.
Heard nothing but
60
great
pounds.
things.
So
I don't know the exact weight, but it feels
But
like
here's gonna be
tremendous
the
amount of weight. It
problem.
feels like Zeno's mom's laying on top of it.
it's fucked up. It's fucked up.
You did not deserve that.
Just one of her legs. That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Oh my
Do
god.
you recommend it?
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
think
yeah.
I'm gonna
It's a
pull-
real treat.
I think
But you
I'm
gotta
gonna
get used
pull
to it.
the
That
trigger
makes
on
sense. That would be a little weird having that weight on you at
I'm
first. but
confused. What's it supposed to?
It's supposed to be
Helps with
calming.
anxiety, yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a calming feeling, like someone's just like gently touching you and holding you, and I don't know.
Wasn't it originally for like people with autism because they have that
think so, yeah,
calms them down when they feel like they're embraced?
Yeah.
It makes sense why it works so well for you.
Makes sense why that was a Christmas gift
Yeah.
for me. Yeah.
I think so.
Was it a gift for your therapist?
Todd's a fucking asshole, man. I couldn't. As soon as I heard his voice just become like that, he starts talking, I fucking knew there was something. I started crying. Hey, that IMDb review you gave is one of my favorite things I've ever seen in my entire life.
That's my first movie review I've ever seen.
It's getting a lot of reactions, too. A lot of reactions. I saw somebody.
Did you tweet it out?
I will. I wanted to wait and let it play on the podcast for a little bit.
Somebody said, thanks for your service. Somebody said, thanks for your service to the community. And something else, because he puts in there, he's a state trooper. I think that's why it got on, by the way. It's because it's coming from a state trooper. The way you buried that movie, bro.
Yeah, that's a ringing endorsement. I'm waiting one day we'll be like, hey, fucking Will Ferrell said he's coming on the show. And then we get a call the next day. Yeah, he said never mind.
Are you State Trooper 23 on IMDb?
That happened with Drew Brees with us.
Yeah.
That happened with Drew Brees with us.
I forgot about that.
He's supposed to come on. I called his baby dumb.
That happens.
He's off the show. That was a huge get.
You'll have that. You'll have that.
He's giving interviews to everybody. A huge get. No, he said.
You'll have that.
It's my fault. It's our fault.
I mean, we speak truths.
The laugh was worth it. Hey, your review was worth it. And my laugh was worth it. Put it there. Hey, they know it's bad.
They know.
You think Will Ferrell knows it's bad?
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Has to.
But they already sunk so much money into it. They saw the final cut. And they're like, fuck. What are we going to do? Not release
Miserable
it?
that has to make you, though.
How much money did it make?
Well, it made more than zero. So
Yeah.
But I mean, is it anywhere close to like making its budget?
I highly doubt it.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so.
I would highly, highly doubt
I
it.
can imagine it had a good first day.
That's what
just
I would
'cause
think.
Everybody, hey, they're back together.
But doesn't that have to just crush Will Ferrell, you think? And Cal Naughton Jr.?
You would hope. You would hope they got enough pride in their work where they're like, oh, shit.
Will you read
bombed
your
here.
That's
review
not
again?
his name, huh?
Read it again?
Yeah,
John C. Riley.
The budget was $42 million.
42 million?
See how much it made.
$42 million budget.
They can make that back.
Here's going to be another movie that me and Foxy's professional baseball player documentary is going to outgross.
I hope so.
Yikes! Only projected 6.5 million on opening day. That is not good.
I don't know anything about those
That
numbers.
is not good.
I know $6.5 million is a lot of money, but $42 million
Well,
is
you
a
gotta
lot more.
wait for the international numbers.
Hey, you know what you should do if you make it? If we ever make comedy, they give us a little bit of a budget. Let's say we get a couple investors,
Okay.
Yeah.
and they're like, "We want you to run your business with this amount, but we want you to make a movie with this amount because we think it would be hilarious." What we need to do is make a comedy, and if there's a chance it sucks, we just got to throw in a bunch of action scenes in the end. Just throw it in there at the end. So like a 30-minute action movie happens at the end. First hour and a half comedy or hour comedy there. We market just the action scenes to China and Japan. They think they're going to just an action movie. So now we're collecting our international market.
I love it.
We're just cashing in on them. And if it doesn't do that well in America because people don't find it funny, no big deal. We'll wait for the world. We'll wait for the world to
We'll
talk.
sell it overseas.
That's what we do. Write that down. Dump that, Zito.
Apparently, the 6.4 isn't too bad, considering that comedies of this nature are just that sort of thing that tend to lag, like over the holidays. So if they do 20 million over the first 6 days, it's promising. Apparently.
Well, yeah, on a shoestring budget like that. But,
Yeah.
I mean, Mary Poppins made $11.5 million.
Yeah.
It's fucking Mary Poppins.
Joe Rogan said he loved that
Yeah, I
movie.
saw that.
He did.
Yeah, so-
No bullshit, by the way. I think he said.
And no, he wasn't high.
Yeah, and he said he wasn't high either. Yeah.
By the way, that's weird.
I mean, Emily Blunt.
Yeah.
I mean,
She's
she's
pretty
undefeated.
great.
I don't think I know what Mary Poppins is or what Emily Blunt is, but Joe Rogan said he loves it.
Just know she's the best.
What's Mary Poppins? She's a cleaning lady?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dance with Penguins.
And she dances with that chimney sweep guy. That's all I remember from the old
What
ones.
happened?
And she
I
has
played
like
Dance with
She
Penguins.
has a
on
flying like magic umbrella.
and a spoonful of sugar.
Spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. That one.
Is it a singing movie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
What was the supercalifragilistic expialidocious? That thing? That's where that came from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right.
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious came from Mary Poppins. She delivered that one? I think I need to drop that
Bangers.
Packers Lions game. Shout out Mary Poppins. 11 million opening day.
Don't Todd, will you please read your review?
Yes, I'll read it. Okay. This is it's titled "From the Heart of a True Fan." If you're trying to find it.
This is for Holmes and Watson.
Yeah. When I was a rookie state trooper at the age of 24, I had to knock on a door at 2 a.m. and awaken a mother and father just to tell them that their son, also 24, had been killed in an automobile accident. Naturally, they were distraught. I stayed in their home and answered their many questions and attempted to comfort them as best I could until family members arrived. At the mere age of 24, I was not ready for that moment, and I have spent the following 23 years secure in the notion that those 90 minutes would be the most agonizing and uncomfortable 90 minutes of my life. I was wrong. That night in 1995 will forever finish a distant second to the time I watched Holmes and Watson.
Just a ruthless burial of the movie, comparing it to the worst possible thing. Hilarious.
I'm never going to see it. I will never even see
You
it.
should never.
Somebody
do
tweeted
it.
me today asking if I would rather watch Gun to My Head. They said, gun to my head, gun to your head. Would you rather watch Downsizing again or Holmes and Watson again? And I honestly, I don't know. But I think I go with Holmes and Watson strictly because I've watched Downsizing 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, because I've already done that. It couldn't have been that bad. I
watched
had
it
to miss
3
something,
times?
rewatch. And then after I went public with it and everybody started coming after me, I was like, okay, I got to rewatch it just to make sure that I was right. I watched that thing 3 times. They got me to rent that thing 3 times. So
That's unbelievable.
I paid probably $9.99 for that movie.
I'm still waiting for them to release like that secret part that's missing.
I feel like I should do the same for Holmes and Watson. Maybe me and Todd missed something completely.
Yeah. Maybe that's the case.
I don't know. It got a 0%.
On Rotten Tomatoes?
0%.
Did they do it on purpose or are they going to come out and be like, we trolled you?
That would be awesome.
That's their only angle at this point.
Yeah?
Their absolute only angle. They have to.
Foxy.
That'd be a good way out.
Team, how we doing?
Foxy.
Foxy just rolled in.
Yep.
Boston.
I've been waiting to use that for a while.
By the way, now we're dismissing. I didn't mention Gorms and Boston Connor, both away visiting family on a holiday. Not back yet. Just us.
Yep.
Everybody else is here. We're in the MyBookie.ag studio.
Oh.
If you're gonna bet with the best. That's MyBookie.ag. It's your money that's on the line, pal. If you want to go
Correct.
to some questionable site or one that's hard to use, that's up to you. Do
That's-
it.
that's
It's your
on
money.
you.
Yeah, it's on you.
It's on you.
But we're giving you free money at the best place on the internet
Correct.
to book your bets, and that's mybookie.ag. Enter the promo code Heartland, and they will give you a 50% match on your first deposit up to $1,000. That's free money.
They were so nice. They're so nice that they heard about my Christmas gifts getting robbed, and they offered me a free play if I wanted it. I was in such a bad place that I couldn't even take a free play. I was like,
I'll lose.
I was like, no, I'm fine, but I appreciate what you guys were doing for me there. They're great.
How nice of them.
That's a great company.
They should be putting up the odds for the weight loss competition soon, I assume.
Yeah, it's coming up.
I sent them all the information and everything like that, and I know they're going to put them up, so be on the lookout for that in the next few days.
Weigh-ins January 1 at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot to bet on.
Yeah.
So much.
There's a lot because you can bet on who's going to lose the most weight in 1 week, who's going to lose the least amount of weight in a week, maybe from weigh-in, who's going to be over under this and by the next weigh-in. There's literally limitless amounts of things to bet on.
What are we
All
waiting
month
in?
long.
Every Monday, Friday?
Monday, Friday.
Okay.
Maybe it might turn into a Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Oh.
Oh, midweek.
Maybe something to think about.
Yeah.
The weigh-ins, though, we're going to go live for the weigh-ins. Obviously
nice.
on the Twitter. We're going to go live. That should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that'd be a good time.
Since I am no longer with the team, I'll be hosting that show,
Which is better.
which is going to be a good time.
Yeah, absolutely.
There'll be punishments for the teams who lose the least amount of weight in a week. I think there's a couple companies trying to send in things to happen to the losing teams of each week. There's a lot going on. I'm excited for it.
Probably going to be some kind of prop bet come up. I would guess for the Lions-Packers game because you're going to be third man in the booth.
Correct.
There's going to be some prop bets on that, I'm sure. Like what you're going to wear, something like that.
By the way, we are currently taking suggestions for phrases that you'd like
Correct.
to hear me
Oh,
say.
yeah.
Todd gave me a beauty on my show yesterday. Aaron Rodgers like a landmine. Put a little bit of pressure on him, and he goes on. It's a beautiful line. I am gonna. If it works, it's going in there.
As it should.
As it should.
Definitely got to send those. You got any cool phrases you can use in that show? Remember, it's the Lions versus Packers.
This is a
lot of room
thing.
for comedy there.
Okay, this is a wee thing. Last time, pull the rabbit out of your head. I mean, I had a good time with that. I definitely will do more of that. We are in this for the entertainment of this thing. We're gonna have a good time.
good.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, welcome back, Foxy. I need some Lions information.
Hey, it's good to be back. I gave you a little bit more. You got to know. I think if you drop a Kid Rock, an Eminem, or a Big Sean in there,
Big Sean. We forgot about Big Sean. We forgot about Big Sean. We had Gene Simmons,
Yeah.
there you go.
Motown, I believe.
RoboCop.
RoboCop.
White boy Rick.
White Boy Rick.
There
I
you
watched
go.
that movie this weekend in preparation.
Four Brothers. Great movie.
Who?
Four Brothers. Mark Wahlberg.
Unbelievable.
I forgot
Great
that was in
movie.
Detroit.
One of the most rewatchable movies.
Henry Ford.
Henry
Todd
Ford.
doesn't like Four Brothers.
You didn't like Four Brothers?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it was so good.
We don't have to get into that. But
I think we might. I think we might. I just didn't like the grandma.
yeah, she stunk.
Yeah. She was
Okay.
She was a hoe too.
She was a
Okay, so we don't like the grandma.
Why? Why
So
not?
let me see if
she
I
was
can
sleeping
look at
around with
it.
everybody.
Yeah, she was.
Oh, come on.
Smooching with everybody.
She was a saint. Curly. Larry.
Mo with the gimpy leg. Okay.
The grandma,
That's all the Detroit
Yeah, yeah.
stuff you need right there.
the Four Brothers grandma.
Yeah.
We do not like.
No, I do. I don't
That's
know
just-
where that's coming from.
It's probably an unpopular opinion, but one that this office shares.
Wow.
But I'm saying
I can't be going out there Skip Bayless and boys.
I
Can't be doing that. All right, maybe I'll send out a feeler to the rest of the booth on how they feel about this.
Get
Grandma.
a judgment call there.
to make a split decision.
Oh boy. Do we bury grandma or not? You guys ever see Holmes and Watson?
Stafford's been playing bad today, but I tell you what, not as bad as Holmes and Watson.
One person on the internet said that was a 24-year-old.
He compared it to breaking news to parents that their son had died in a car accident.
For 90 minutes.
What a fucking
It's going to be a good show. Lions
Yeah, yeah.
backers. It's going to be a good show.
great show. Great show. Speaking of shows, you want to go see a show live?
Sure.
Yeah.
Maybe you don't want to see it. Maybe you don't want to watch something on TV for the. You want to get out a little bit, experience it for yourself.
Okay.
Best place to do that, SeatGeek. The best ticket buying app on the planet.
By far.
And the easiest to use by far. They save you time and money. Like you always get the best ticket for your value, right? The best value for your buck. Because they search all the other ticket site companies and they said, hey, these are the best one for what you got to spend. There you go. You're welcome. I don't know why everybody's not using them. If you listen to this show and you buy tickets somewhere else, then keep listening to the show, but
Yeah,
you're not as good as the other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Live a little, experience a lot. Go see your favorite team or entertainer live in person by making SeatGeek your go-to ticket buying app. Best of all, our listeners get $10 off their first SeatGeek purchase.
What?
Just download the SeatGeek app and enter the promo code Heartland.
Heartland.
Promo
And you
code
get
Heartland.
$10 off your first SeatGeek purchase.
Promo code Heartland.
Promo code Heartland.
Use it or lose it.
Yeah. Absolutely. All right, let's get into a little bit of world shit. What's going on in the world, Nick?
The blind mystic, Baba Vanga, who predicted the 9/11 attacks, the rise of ISIS, and the Boxing Day tsunami, shares her 2019 predictions, and things don't look good. Baba died in 1996, but her prophecies have lived on.
Yep.
For 2019, she has predicted that a massive megaquake will occur, a tsunami will wipe out parts of Asia, and a European economic collapse will take place, and Russia will be hit by a giant meteorite. Her writings also predict there will be an assassination attempt on Vladimir Putin, and President Trump will fall ill with a mysterious disease that will cause hearing problems.
Sounds like
I love
it's
this.
the rest of the world's problem, not ours. No big deal. Our president can't hear as good as he used to. Who cares?
Well,
You got a
Baba,
tsunami.
number one, Baba is my bitch. Like I've always
Yeah.
loved her because I agree with a lot.
Baba's
of
your bottom bitch?
Bottom is my bottom bitch. Todd, you may have to worry about the massive earthquakes though. I'm pretty sure the one massive earthquake she may be talking about is the one under Yellowstone. Which if you're,
What's that fault?
The fault line.
Yeah,
If you're talking about the San Andreas. It's not that one.
That's a good one, though.
But I've been saying this for years. If you live in California, get the fuck out.
Yeah,
You don't have long. You're living on a ticking time bomb. Okay,
It's definitely going to break off and fall in the ocean.
but as far as the tsunamis wiping out Asia, that happens literally every year. So congrats, Baba, on your fucking.
And meteorites in
Yes.
Russia. Russia
Yeah.
gets hit by a meteorite like once a month.
First
That's what I'm
off,
saying. It sounds like she watched fucking 2012 and
Correct.
Armageddon and was like, uh-oh, here we go. Fuck Baba Vanga.
the reason why that happens in Russia is because it's on the top of the world, and obviously when meteorites fall, they fall from above.
Well, yeah, the magnetism of the north attracts
correct.
them.
Yes.
And then she's saying
point.
that Trump's
Assassination.
going to get some mysterious disease and lose part of his hearing.
Yeah, he's old.
fucking 76 years old. I guess.
And I assume there's assassination attempt on Putin every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, he susses those out real quick.
Right.
And European economic, I mean, they've been in the shit.
That happened like
shithole
5
for-
years
yeah.
ago.
I mean, come on, Bob, I love you, but these
There's-
are pretty easy.
There's
Has-
probably a whole department of their police force that's only works assassination attempts.
Yeah,
and
I assume
plots
so.
on Putin.
It
Like, they probably
sounds
stay
to
that
me
busy.
like Baba Vanga is starting to lose her fastball.
Rely on the junk.
You know, after being dead for 15 years, I think she's starting to lose it a little bit.
Starting to lose the fastball.
We're catching on. What else is going on?
A new federal rule will require all hospitals starting January 1st to post online a master list of prices for services they provide so consumers can compare pricing between different hospitals and be more educated on billing.
Nope, don't take me here. Emergency heart surgeries, $2 off down the street.
They're running a
I ain't
special
go-
this week.
I ain't going in here. Take me down to AGH. Two for one knee heart surgery. Too much for me. I knew it was going to happen one day. I got coupons down AGH too.
That's going to be a nightmare. I'm so obsessed. If every hospital has to, by federal law, post all their pricing,
Like putting their menu at the door.
Yeah, I'm going to check 10 other hospitals every time just to find the cheapest one. I'll die by the time I find the right hospital.
Them putting their them having lists of what their shit's going to cost at the front door that's a wild situation.
Yeah, like
I love it.
That's not how
have
As
a
an
dollar
individual,
menu?
as an individual who just suffered an affliction and had to get treatment and had no idea how much it was going to cost, I was completely in the dark. I would very much would have liked to know up front how much any of the.
But
treatment
that's
was gonna cost.
healthcare. That's our healthcare. You just roll the dice and you get fucked with the bill later. That's just how it works.
I missed the beginning of this, but you said, by the way, hilarious rant there about ADH down there.
By the way,
So
it's-
what's happening? They're
Federal rule starting January 1st, every hospital is going to have to post a master list of all their prices.
I
for
like
their-
this. People don't like this. You don't want because
I like it,
You
but
don't
I'm
want to
going
shop
to be
around.
obsessed.
No. I mean, I don't even shop around at fucking Shop and Save, Giant Eagle.
I wonder why they're.
Like when I thought I was going to have to get surgery, I was sitting there every night Googling how much collarbone surgery costs
Oh, yeah.
and freaking out.
You said the word affliction. What is it? Is that? I thought that was a clothing. Affliction's a real thing.
It's also,
Yeah.
yeah.
What's it's like a.
It's like
A choice to
my,
make.
Well, my injury was my affliction.
It's a problem, pretty much.
Yeah.
So
Something you wear.
First off,
that's a T-shirt.
Yeah.
It's a $40 T-shirt.
Dazzled jeans.
Yeah, you remember that?
Oh, affliction was huge.
Sorry, you got me off.
Every douche
Something that causes
yeah.
pain or suffering is the literary
Something that
definition.
causes pain or suffering.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to use it in the game. I'm writing it down.
If you walked into a bar for like an 8-year period and you saw a guy wearing an affliction shirt,
Oh, dude.
stay away.
You're like, don't look
You
at that dude's
know.
girl.
You
You look at my girl, bro.
Like that guy is knocking out 4 people in this bar tonight and just gonna make sure I'm not one of them.
Somebody's catching some sporadic fists
Yeah.
from that guy
Out
right
of
there.
nowhere.
P.S. I'm pretty sure that rule still applies,
Oh,
but
yeah.
for different reasons. If you see a guy wearing affliction now, just stay away.
but yes, I am going to the most expensive hospital imaginable.
I agree.
I know, right?
I'm not
That's how you
going to-
find the best.
I'm
The
not
people
going to
who
the
charge for
fucking
those.
goodwill of hospitals.
Hey, what if you start seeing like marketing, like, all right, guys, I think we can get a like niche market here. We just up price a little bit on the CT scans. People will think we're a better product than we are. It is the Affliction T-shirt model. It is the Affliction T-shirt model.
One of these places just needs to do like half off Percocet and they'll just get everyone.
Today and today only.
What do you mean I can't buy the Percocet here? It's literally listed right outside. I have the money.
Why is this Walmart so empty? They're all getting Percocet.
Yeah, I'm not going to the Walmart of hospitals.
They got everything though.
Fucking rollback.
I'll tell you what. I that's an interesting decision to make.
It is. Because what if you
Interesting
become like a value hospital? You know, that's just known for being cheaper.
It's not good.
Ugh, jeez.
When do you go to the hospital anymore, though?
What?
Oh, when you have an affliction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have something afflicting you. Mm-hmm. You're afflicted by something.
You set yourself up there.
No, I honestly couldn't remember the last time I went to the hospital, but I played for the Colts. There was doctors.
Yeah.
That guy was the biggest dickhead thing I've said in a long time. I felt bad there. As soon as it came
Fuck goes
out,
06.
as soon as it came out of my mouth, I regretted it. That's on me. Situations are situations.
It's all relative.
Yeah. You guys don't have a knee surgeon in your office? What kind of operation you running there?
That's on me.
What else going on, Nick?
Authorities say a Kentucky man has been arrested after he threw a ham at a woman during an argument over which day Christmas dinner should take place. The man fled from police. When they arrived at the home, he was charged with assault and fleeing law enforcement.
I'm out on ham.
Yeah, I was gonna say if I found out I was eating ham and not prime rib, I'd be fucking
No,
chucking
no,
it.
no, no,
I don't mind a good Christmas ham.
Ham is better than turkey.
I love it. I
Christmas
agree.
food is better than Thanksgiving food.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
but
agree.
Christmas is traditionally a prime rib holiday.
Yeah.
I don't
The
know
only
about
good
that.
part, the only good part of the
yeah.
ham is the
tossing
fucking
that?
outer honey crust.
I don't know what kind of ivory tower you grew up in where you're getting prime rib on.
Yeah, I don't know about
I
that.
knew you grew up in the state of beef, but we didn't.
Yeah, that probably is part
I
of
also
it.
am eating fillets.
I love
Oh, yeah, we
ham.
saw Coach Diggs.
Yeah. Those and fish. That's all 7 of the fishes.
I love ham.
Love it.
I hate it.
It's a go-to.
I can fuck with ham any day.
nice honey
all day.
bake?
Honey baked is good.
Yeah.
You know what's
The
great
honey
about
crisp.
it too is like it can be refrigerator cold, it can be lukewarm, just laying out. It can be hot,
Sandwich alone.
whatever.
Oh.
you do
Breakfast.
with it.
Nope.
It
Unless
could be
it's,
it could be with eggs. Oh,
Jeez.
unless it's Isley's chip chopped, I ain't eating it.
I got to try this.
I understand that.
Why
You
don't you
do need
bring
to
some
try
back when you go to Pittsburgh next time? Bring some back.
Yeah, you can fry it a little bit.
I brought back some wedding soup. You want some wedding soup?
Yeah.
Let's do something.
I got wedding soup and Turner's tea all up in the trunk.
Let's go.
Nice.
That sounds
No,
so good.
I'm all out on ham. I decided it the other day.
Really?
Yeah. My dad bought one.
This is good
My
for the
dad
challenge.
bought one.
This
I
is
was
good.
like, I don't like it. I just don't. It's what is
Just
it?
lost your
Fucking-
taste for it?
I'm good eating it like once a year.
Yeah. What is it? I don't know. More better bologna? I don't understand.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was into bologna when I was a child, and then I fucking developed taste buds.
We were eating bologna sandwiches last year. You were loving it.
Yeah. I tweeted it out like yesterday. I don't get people who are all high and mighty about it. If I said it, I meant it. I don't mean half the shit I say.
That's great.
Like we just got caught on it. My opinion from one day to another changes drastically.
That's fine. As time changes, opinions can change. That's very fair.
I can be all back in on ham next week. There's nothing that says I can't. I don't understand why people try to fucking hold you to what you say. Opinions are allowed to change.
Maybe character, accountability.
I don't care. Plans, fuck those too.
Plans are tough. Plans are tough.
You get your past presents robbed, you shouldn't have to buy new ones. Okay?
A picture should be worth enough.
Do you want to borrow my blanket?
Yeah, I do actually. It wouldn't be bad. Mine got pissed on. Dog pissed on the bed. I have to take it to the dry cleaners.
Thanks.
Let's go Browns.
Oh, fuck. Dude, oh, man.
Huh.
If they win.
Oh, they're going to win.
Oh, the Browns.
Yeah. Listen, I know there's one thing I've said all the time, like I hate the Browns, whatever.
But this is just like your opinions.
But I know one thing for sure. The Browns and Steelers fans hate the Ravens more than anyone. So we can at least unite over that.
The Browns do hate the Ravens.
Correct. They stole their fucking team. Mm-hmm. They took their team away. And they're the fucking Ravens. I hate the Ravens much more than I hate the Browns.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, 1,000 times more.
Oh, okay. You're posting pictures of you in the dog pound.
Listen, I would root
You
for
know
myself. If it meant them getting the playoffs, I'd root for myself to die.
Wow. That's
I would
real
sacrifice
fucking
myself to the football gods for a playoff berth.
Just to let Steelers in.
Yeah.
A playoff berth?
Yeah.
Not even a Super
They
Bowl.
might go out.
Just need a
first game.
ticket to dance, baby. That's it. Just get us in the door.
Get me into the tournament. Get me into the tournament. That's all I ask for.
That would be fucking awesome if you really had to be sacrificed and there was a big ceremony.
I'd do it.
there outside
I've never
the
been so
arena.
disgusted when I saw you post that dog pound picture. Never.
I loved it.
Nick, that's who we are this week. I got news for you.
I think Antonio Brown posted something for
Oh
the
yeah, he
Browns.
just put an S. He taped an S on the end of all of his jerseys to make it Browns.
Oh, clever.
Nice. I like
Pretty
that.
good.
Hey, you think Juju was in the decision-making process of that? You think Juju was like,
Team
hey,
MVP Juju.
Juju just got voted team MVP today.
That's what I think Juju. I think that's and his little marketing, not little marketing, his big ass marketing is good.
Yeah.
Juju is doing it right
He knows
now.
what he's doing.
He is.
What about AB? Didn't he lead the league in touchdown
Yeah,
catches?
yeah.
Why is
No,
he
but I'm
not
saying
team MVP?
marketing wise.
Yeah.
Team
Are you
MVP
talking? Are you
wise.
talking about the vote?
Yeah.
I mean, if it was,
It's because Juju fumbled on the last play.
if it was the player that means the most, it should have been Ben, obviously. But that's not what it is.
I read that he was been passed over time and time
Yeah,
again.
he's only won it
Multiple
once.
times.
Yeah, multiple times.
It was AB. AB's won it like 8 times. Ben's won it once.
Well, just once?
Yeah.
Ben Roethlisberger has won MVP of his team.
One
Hey,
time.
you got
Just
a lot
once.
of good guys there. Heinz Ward.
Hey, that voting.
2009. Did you guys do that for the Colts?
No, man. You couldn't trust any of those votes. All those votes are all bullshit.
You think Ben votes for himself every year or like every
Yeah.
week?
Ben got one. Heath Miller got one. They're tied together.
That's all they need.
Wow, that's
It's
incredible.
because Juju, they wanted them. That was the locker room saying, "Hey, Juju,
We got you.
you did incredible this year, dude.
Yeah.
You should not feel bad right now at all. You should feel good."
Agreed.
Juju is doing it right. I was worried he might suck,
He's a stud.
but he's like, I worried that he was doing so much in the offseason, but he can handle it.
Yeah.
He's good.
He's really fun to
Fuck you,
watch.
Madden. Hasn't fallen off at all.
What do you
hasn't.
think he would be as somebody's number one?
What do you mean?
He would be just he would rock it,
Yeah.
just like fucking
Yeah,
AB
he's a-
does. He
he's
would
a
have no
monster.
I
problem.
think he'd do well. I don't know if he'd be
I
elite.
think
but
Antonio Brown definitely helps him.
yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
'cause some of those guys are like that. Like
I
that
think
happened
he's
to
in
Reggie
the perfect,
Wayne, right? When he
I
tried
think
to
he's
go
in
be
the
a number
perfect
one.
situation right now for that.
Yeah.
Like Wayne followed Harrison, and I
Yeah.
think Juju's going to follow AB in that same mold.
And then they'll bring in another younger one,
Yep.
Ty.
Yep.
So what's happening?
AB won't get paid again. They'll let him go, and Juju will be next.
Yeah, AB will get paid somewhere else.
Yeah.
He'll go do like a 1 or 2 year deal somewhere.
What do you mean, wow, Zito?
It's just the way the business
That's how
works.
it works, man.
Just how it works. man.
Guys,
You
slow
just
down.
became a Bears fan this year. I mean, just figure it out. I know it's tough.
Beginning of the season, you didn't know your coach was that.
By the way, he's been. I've seen him looking for that a couple times now. Holiday break slowed him down.
The sensor. It was a little late on the sensor earlier.
Slow trigger.
Well, read that one about the Madison guy.
Madison, Wisconsin man was arrested after throwing a beer at a bartender for changing Black Sabbath to Christmas music. According to witnesses, the man
God.
chugged his bottle of Bud Heavy, slammed it down at the bar, and threw it in the direction of the bartenders and yelled, "That was fucking Black Sabbath, you Christmas bitch."
That's the best line. I can just picture that dude. It was like every guy I went to high school with. It's Black Sabbath Christmas.
One
bitch.
time in my life, I want to throw a fucking beer bottle off a wall in a bar.
Oh,
Just one time.
The adrenaline you get, I bet.
I couldn't even imagine.
It always looks good in the movies.
it does. And when it busts, like the bottles bust over somebody's head, I saw my buddy hit a guy with one. They don't bust. They just go bong real loud, like bone on bone.
Pat and I were in the South Side one night, long time ago, and one of our buddies, someone pushed a girl. The girl bumped into him. He turned around and was like, "Are you going to apologize for pushing that girl?" Blah, blah, blah. The kid said, "No, fuck you." My buddy just flipped this bottle upside down,
Yep.
banged him right off the head with it. Didn't break, didn't
I know.
staggered the
What
guy.
happened
It's
to my buddy?
insane.
We were in Plum at House of Big Dogs, and somebody threw a beer bottle across the bar and hit my buddy right in the head. Did not shatter, just fucking doinged right off his head.
Those things are a lot tougher than people to say.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, we were ours happened at a party, and the affliction shirt dude, one of those dudes, is like slinging his girl around by the car. My buddy Larry,
Oh,
he's
what a
like
surprise.
not a big dude, but tough dude, and he was like, "Hey, fucking knock it off!" And that guy came at him, and Larry, I was like, "Well, that guy's fucking huge. He's gonna rip Larry apart." And next thing you know, Larry just takes his bottle, flips it upside down real quick, he goes crack, knocks the dude out.
But
I
it
was
didn't
like,
break.
"It's supposed to buzz."
Bottle did not break.
No, not at all.
It's unbelievable.
It's a
Bucket
dong.
list. bucket list.
Oh yeah.
I feel like everyone that does it always looks like glass right after. They go like, "What did I do wrong?"
You think they all?
They all look at it.
And then they look at the camera and make this face. Like,
Well, it's probably better though, because then I feel like it really escalates if the bottle breaks and you're sitting there holding like the jagged piece of glass afterwards.
what do you
Everyone's,
do?
Whoa!
That's what I've always wanted to do. Just bust it in front of somebody and hold it up.
then you have to stab him in the throat.
Yeah, you got to hit him in the artery.
Whether you want to kill him or not,
Carotid.
if you're standing there with that broken bottle, you have to.
Yeah.
Let's hope that opinion of yours changes.
Probably will. Probably will.
All right. It's time for it, Zito. It's time. I want to know. All right. Here's the situation. You're the dictator of America, and you've decided that the people of America can no longer be trusted to choose their own New Year's resolutions. So you declare to the nation that you will choose one New Year's resolution for the entire country. Failure to comply is punishable by death. What is America's New Year's resolution for 2019?
We're done paying student loans. No one's paying them. We're all joining together, and we're just not going to pay them. We're going to send the loan companies into default. They're going to collapse upon themselves, and we're just going to rain freedom among everyone. Here's your money back. We're going to boost the economy up. We're rolling in dough again.
Oh, you're a good dictator.
I got a question.
Yeah.
What if you paid off your student loans with credit cards that for 18 months was 0% APR? And then you were going to change that money to a different credit card, but then things just snowballed and overwhelmed you.
Well, I'd say you have to be a complete moron to do something like that, and you're still stuck on the hook with the credit card company.
Okay,
18 months though.
So credit card debt, we're still paying that?
Yeah.
Cool.
For a friend.
For a friend. My resolution is we get to purge anyone who gets quote unquote triggered. So like anyone who gets mad at kids selling water on the streets.
Oh, I like this one.
Not having vegan options on your menu, like if that triggers you.
Posting prices on your hospital.
Suing people over dumb shit. Any of those. Basically, I'm just trying to wipe out a certain part of our population,
Yeah.
and it's those people.
I think it's a good one.
I thought about bringing back like whipping kids at school just to make them tougher because that generation's already lost.
Yeah.
But I thought that might have been too harsh. So we're just gonna kill people who already have that
You mean
mindset.
like paddling? I don't know if anyone was actually whipped.
Whatever.
Okay.
Same thing.
Don't worry about it. I think that went out a few decades before.
Paddling, whip, same thing.
The paddling.
I'm cool
yeah.
to paddle.
Yeah. I'm sick of people. Sick of people getting upset about bullshit.
Did you not do your homework? Go on that wall.
We need more hardship in this country.
We do.
Not enough hardship.
I agree.
Too much.
Toughen people up.
Too much fucking Charmin soft. Maybe we go back to single ply everywhere. That'll toughen.
Whoa. Don't do that.
That'll toughen everyone up.
Don't do that. You don't mean it.
I just want the country to be tougher.
I get it.
Word, we're
I
gonna
think
get
it's a good plan. It's your job as dictator to ensure that happens. So.
And now that you're a member of the dog pound, you can be the face of it. The
true.
dog pound can be the face of a tougher country.
That's right.
The dog pound.
It's been a fun week actually. No expectations. It's not bad.
What do you got, Ty?
Resolution is simple. We're just going to learn how to drive properly on the highways.
It's easy.
If you're a trucker or you're driving in the left lane for an extended period of time and you're not going at least 7 to 10 miles an hour over the speed limit, we're going to have spotters on the highway. They're just going to pull you over and just put a bullet in the back of your head.
You point them out.
Yep.
Pull over.
You know what you did.
Yep. And they'll know right away. Like, well, yeah.
Turn around.
Z?
I had no one talk about CrossFit in all of January.
Nice.
I think that's done.
1 month off.
Do people still talk about CrossFit?
Usually in January, like it gets
Oh,
its rise
yeah.
and then
Okay.
it dies off
Yeah,
again.
you're
New
right.
Year's, new me.
Yeah.
Zito doesn't want to hear about CrossFit while he's trying to lose all this weight. Doesn't want to worry about it. Keep it away from
There's
him.
better ways, Nick. There's better ways.
Keep the word fit out, too.
Fucking Zito fit.
You got one, Pat?
No. No, I like everything we've done here, though. I do. I mean, obviously, we don't kill anybody for driving slow, but they should definitely have their license revoked.
Yeah, that works too.
You know what I mean?
Well, if you just kneecap them.
Yeah, maybe like break their legs or something.
I just think they shouldn't be able. Their license should be revoked. Maybe house arrest. Maybe for the rest of their life, so they can't get in a car.
Okay,
That's not bad.
I was gonna say they're still gonna drive.
They're the worst for sure. Yeah, but I like what you guys are doing.
Mine is everyone will have to have their debit card out and ready when they reach the cashier. You get to the cashier, you don't have your shit out, you're not ready.
Oh, so this is another bullet.
Yeah, store security walks right up behind you.
It's the same thing
Fade to
apply
black.
if you don't have your ID out when you're walking into a bar.
Yes. Come on, you know what you're there for.
I'll tell you what. I think I'm a dead man. That TSA, when I get there through TSA.
Yeah.
I'm in line. I'm fucking around. I'm in line. And then, oh, shit, it's my turn. Oh, no, I got to get my fucking ID out. Sir, you are next. Yeah, I got to get it's in my wallet. I am so sorry. And then by that point, I got 10 people behind me looking at me like, this motherfucker didn't know you had your fucking ID out for the last 30 minutes. It happens almost every single
What
day.
happened to you at Starbucks? I saw a tweet you were in line at Starbucks for an awfully long time.
14 minutes.
Yeah.
I waited in line for 14 minutes at this Starbucks.
Really?
14 fucking minutes, man. It was right before I went Christmas shopping. I just stood there. I've never done that in my life.
Like before you even got to put your order in.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I was just waiting in line to put my order. Then probably like another 7-10 minutes afterwards.
Oh,
That's
boy.
So it was like a 25-minute
ridiculous.
experience. And
Yikes.
it was at the mall, too. It was at the mall. So
horrible.
I just wait. The first time in my entire life, I just stood there. I've never done this ever. I move
Did
it
you
like
enjoy it?
It wasn't bad, I guess.
Did you start a conversation with people?
No, you
A couple conversations started front and behind me. It was with each other though, so I was literally in my own world. We're just moving like 6 inches at a fucking time, and I was like, I can't believe people do this all the time. And I was like, you know what? I'm proud of me. This is like I was starting to have a full conversation with myself. Like I'm an adult now. Yeah, I'm waiting in line. So I checked the time as soon as I got in. Checked the time as soon as I got in because I knew what was about to happen. 14 minutes until I got to place my order, and then another 10 after that. And I was like, man, I can't believe people do that.
Every day.
Every day people do that. That's like New York City. That's every day in New York City.
Were people walking past you because they had like the mobile order?
Yeah, they went right to the front.
Oh, that must have made you
yeah,
mad.
I was watching these ladies just walk right to the front. Their names were being called, and then they were just walking out. And I'm like, where are these motherfuckers coming from? Is there another store open? It's like
having
Rudy's Subs.
having a fast pass. They bought the fast pass.
Every time
I
I
didn't
go
know
to
it
Target, I get stuck behind an old lady who does not have her shit out and has to go into her purse and pull out the old school pocketbook and go through and sort through to find the cards. It
Here's
happens
the
to me
thing
every
about
time.
fucking women too.
Oh, Jesus.
You have this giant purse and you have a bunch of wallets inside of it. They never fucking use them. They just whatever card they use, they just toss it in that big ass thing.
I know,
it
and then they
takes-
got to go through that. And you're like, bitch, you know what you were going to have to do when you got to the end.
Why can't you just put it in the same
Yeah.
place every goddamn time?
They fumble around with it for a long time like it's still the 1950s and they're at the local general store and they're going to go, oh, that's okay, Mary, get me next week.
I'm sorry.
You're fucking Target. Stupid.
Hey, no more standing too early when trying to get off the plane, too.
Hey, I'm with you there.
That is
hate
fucking
that.
annoying.
And then they cut in front of me.
Exactly.
And they cut in front of me because I didn't stand up 20 minutes like them.
And then you can't get your bag.
Yeah, because now I hate them.
It's the worst.
You're 100% right.
Just gives you anxiety.
Those
You
guys
won't
suck.
say anything to someone doing that?
What'd you say?
You won't say anything to someone doing that? Like if
No.
they're,
What do you
you?
mean?
fuck yeah.
What do you say?
Everyone
Hey,
does
there's a
it, though.
line here. Like, sit your ass down. I'm not taking any shit.
I say-
from anyone getting
yeah.
off a plane. No way.
I say something. I say, Diggs, sit the fuck down and relax.
That fucking fasten seatbelt sign goes off. My ass is standing in the aisle. Ain't nobody getting by me.
Dad.
Are you
Mine-
just cutting in front of the two people in front of you?
No.
boxing out.
Mine's a preventative measure. I don't go in front of the people in front of me. I just don't want fucking people cutting in front of me.
Because I'll box a motherfucker out
Yeah.
real quick. Like I'm going up for a rebound if I think they're trying to get around me.
Strap that backpack on, throw it out in the
Yeah.
aisle.
It depends.
Exactly.
It depends. If I'm going back home, like I'm getting to my final destination, like where I live, I don't care. I'll sit there. But if it's like the first day of the trip, I want to get off that fucking plane.
Yeah, but you literally can't.
There's nowhere to go.
You were in the exact same position you were when you were 38,000 feet in the
If
air.
you stand though,
There's nowhere to go.
if you stand though, it makes people antsy. It makes them move a little bit faster.
I hit a lady.
That doesn't help.
I hit a lady in the head with her laptop
yeah,
bag
there.
on accident. Like I was like, "Do you mean to get that for you?" And she's like, "Oh yeah, would you?" And I reached up to her overhead, right above her head, and I pull it out by the handle. And she had gotten out of her seat while I was doing that to slide around me real quick, and just caught it just perfectly, tonk right on top of the head. I was like, "I'm so sorry."
I will say though, if you're not allowed to stand, we would never see that one time we saw the guy couldn't figure out the landing gear thing.
Oh my god, the jetway.
Yeah.
We were standing.
We were
How
in
about
the front though.
Them digging through my phone to delete it.
Wild.
Oh, that's great.
You know, I've been traveling a lot. Obviously, hopefully that'll stop. But the people that people make fun of are the people that have loud conversations on public transportation. Like Donnie Baker.
Yeah.
What's that one?
Kenny Tarmac.
Kenny Tarmac
Yeah.
from Bob and Tom is this guy who's always traveling and he's a loud talker. I've been around a couple of those. It's so entertaining, man. Bro, I have no idea what's happening on the other side, but I know the guy that was sitting 2 rows behind me on my last trip from New York to Indy was in the middle of some real shit. I mean, he was in the middle of some real shit. He was like, I need that to happen now. And they're like, sir, you need to take off. He had a Bluetooth on, obviously. You need to take it off. He was giving like the, you need to wait a second sign to the lady. And he ended it with, make it happen before I get to 10,000 feet. And then turned it off. And then we take off. And I'm like, I wish I could be around that more. People made fun of that guy. I wish I could hear more of that. It was beautiful. And then as soon as it got 10,000 feet, he was the guy like, hey, Wi-Fi isn't working. We're on a plane. Traveling is a nightmare.
It is.
It's a nightmare.
We have the best listeners in the podcast universe. So, you know, they want answers because they have questions. Let's give it to them.
Riddle me this.
What did your hat say?
Riddle me that.
Dunder
Remember,
Mifflin?
there are no stupid
nice.
questions, just stupid people.
Excuse me.
The company.
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
You want answers? I think I'm entitled. You want answers? I want the truth. You can't handle the truth.
What's the first question, Diggs?
The question number one, Todd, is if you could pick any game show to be in, which would you pick?
Family Feud. My all-time number one.
That was my number. That was my number two.
I would, us. We would just get our own team.
Yeah. That's my number two.
By us, I mean everybody on this side of the glass.
Whoa. Hey, I don't blame you. I should not be a part of that. Me and Steve would get along very well.
Yeah, but you wouldn't get one answer right.
Yeah.
I would get them all right.
I think you might be the worst Family Feud player of all time.
First of all, they would not be able to figure out what you said. What did he say? A divenogram? What did he say?
He was trying to say a Venn diagram, and he said a divenogram.
Divenogram.
But Steve would understand.
I don't know.
I don't know. Surveys has.
It is up there.
No, that'd be one of those moments where Steve goes viral, where he looks
Porcupine.
around
yeah.
and he starts looking at you like, what did this motherfucker say?
You know, it would be Porcupine.
Yeah, that's a great video. Great video. Good call there, Todd.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Family
that's
Feud
my
was my
favorite.
number two. Number one was Big Brother. Big Brother's my number one. Dominate that fucking game.
Really?
Yeah.
I just saw they have a celebrity one. I just saw the commercial for it.
I've been watching that show for like 10 plus years.
I'll be
Great
honest,
show.
I didn't know it was a game.
Me neither. What is it?
I mean, it's a game show. You win money at the end.
Yeah.
What,
How?
It's just like you just.
If you're the last one in the
Challenges
house.
and shit.
The last one he voted
It's
out.
a lot like backstabbing and shit like
Oh,
that.
yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
I always thought it was
Alliances.
real world where
It's
they
like
just like
indoor
live.
No,
Survivor.
no. So there's
It's indoor Survivor.
Pretty much, right?
Someone gets voted off every week.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's head of household challenges. So if you win the challenge at the beginning of the week, you can't be voted off, and you nominate two people to be voted off. So it's pretty much it's a game inside of the house while you're living there, and you have to make alliances. You can't be too impressive. You can't be too shitty because then you get voted out for either one. It's a really fucking complicated game. I would dominate it.
All right.
Also,
That'd be a good
very hot women in there all the time.
Have you said addition tapes to it?
No, that would take effort.
I think we got some people that can probably cut you one.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think you should send one.
But then
you on Big Brother?
But then I'd have to go away for like 6 weeks or however long it lasts.
It's like 3 months, I think.
Yeah, it's a pretty long time.
It's like the Amazing Race thing.
Yeah, you're going for a while.
Wow.
They've been not pitching, but the agents that I've signed with have sent a few floaters out on how I feel about certain things. Like, because they always do like the "Would you be interested?" subject drop.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh, it's not the formal, but like these shows, like Amazing Race. How do you feel about these shows like Amazing Race? I'm like, oh yeah, I had a friend that was on it. Yeah, he was basically like, locked away from everybody for like 3.5 months or something like that. He made like, I think like $2,000 or something. So I'm probably out on that one. Like, oh, okay, yeah. We'll just float some things by here once in a while.
If you had to pick like regular game show, what's your go-to?
Yeah, a minute to win it or Deal or No Deal.
Yeah.
I think Deal or No Deal probably.
That's, to me, that show is like the best one to watch.
It's the easiest way to win money too.
And it's cool.
Yeah.
I just like the setup of it all because there's real. We used to have Deal or No Deal in the Indianapolis Culture Training Room. We used to run it. I was the bank.
They would call you?
We had 10 boxes with a certain amount of money under it. We ran full Deal or No Deal. Had a host, the whole thing.
Nice.
It was awesome to watch people like try to take deal because the thought of taking a deal and then losing like $450 like isn't. It's awesome.
Right.
But whenever it's like $500,000 potentially down the drain, it's awesome. I love it.
Wait, what was the biggest box? If you want to say.
We had a $10,000 box at one point.
Wow.
Nobody got it though, right? Because it was you had to guess the box to get it. We had like a $10,000 box for like 3-4 weeks, and then that all got gifted out earlier. We took donations from people to create the box.
Yeah.
They were investors in the show. People would invest like $1,000 to the show. Thank you. You guys are very kind to spend that money with us, but they were grossly overpaid for what they were doing. And they were in that training room a lot, so they should have been paying for entertainment in there.
Yeah.
We paid them so much money. Those guys.
What's question number 2?
Did everyone pick their game shows?
No?
Not quite a game show, but I would want to go on Impractical Jokers.
Nice.
Ooh.
Hey, you came around to it.
Oh yeah, big time. I watched like 20 hours of it over Christmas and
You
Christmas
get
Eve.
lost.
These
in
guys
that.
are legends, man.
It's just the way they mess with people is hysterical.
Fucking Murr.
Dude, that show's brilliant.
Yeah, it's great.
Show is brilliant.
So much fun. It's got to be a blast, too. Just to do it, because they're just fucking with each other the whole time.
I would imagine they're paid pretty well too.
Have to
They've
be.
been on
Yeah.
True TV for a long time.
They are True TV.
Yeah, they are True
They
TV.
are True TV.
outside of college basketball when the tournament comes. Yeah.
And Adam ruins everything. And they tried to have that magic show on there.
Oh, Carbonaro Effect.
Yeah, I like that show, by the way.
Pretty good.
I did too.
It's pretty good. Now I feel like they haven't made a new episode in a while. I'm starting to see a lot of recycled ones, but he
that
does some
guy's
good
fucking
shit.
great.
He does some good shit.
Yeah, incredible.
And he's like a good actor with it, too. So, and he's funny.
I always dreamt that would happen to me. You know, like I would walk into a Carbonaro Effect.
Yeah.
Or I'd be walking into the Impractical Jokers filming something. I'm like, man, I just wish one time. Because you play the role with them, right?
Yes.
Obviously.
Yeah.
You go as hard as you possibly can, too. That'd be awesome. I'm a huge Impractical Jokers
They
fan.
had their own cruise. So I always feel like...
That would suck.
Yeah, but I...
Trying to go on a vacation, you got these guys like just shitting on the floor and stuff, like seeing how people react.
But that's how you know that you've made a lot of money. Because they give those out to like Kiss, you know. And like, yeah, and then
Gronk.
Practical Joker's got one.
Gronk got half of one. Gronk got half a cruise. Did you hear that story?
No.
I guess he only rented half the cruise, so the other half had no idea they showed
Oh
up
no.
to the Gronk cruise.
Oh, he had to rent it out though himself.
Well, yeah, I think that's kind of the arrangement is normally something along those lines.
Yeah,
like
Kiss
Ohio
had like a contract with Carnival or whatever.
Chris Jericho does one. Ohio State does one for a charity thing every year. Like a lot of Ohio State alumni go back. A lot of the players all go back on this party cruise basically for some foundation. Urban Meyer does it.
Nice.
Those cruises. I don't know, man. You're out at sea there with the Impractical Jokers. I couldn't even.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious. Hey, would you like go on a Jackass cruise?
Yeah.
Johnny
It was crazy because I guess they did their live show in there, and then like I knew a bunch of comedians that were hired to be on the cruise. So you would go through like one area of the lobby, there would be a guy doing fucking stand up there in front
That's
of
awesome.
10 people throughout the ship everywhere.
That's pretty cool.
I guess it was a good fucking time, but
Sounds awesome.
yeah, but you get if you're those guys, you're stuck with regular people for
Right.
a fucking
Yeah, it worked
Yeah,
though. Probably
yeah.
working the whole time.
yeah.
Yeah, I said I think I would fare pretty well on Jeopardy, but I think Price is Right or Wheel of Fortune. would
I'd
be
like
the
to
most
see you
fun.
go on. I think it's called The Chase
Chase. Oh,
with that big
Beastie?
British. Yeah, that guy. I'd like to see you square up
That'd be
against
pretty-
him.
That'd be pretty good too.
What's the I've not seen it. What's the premise of that?
Just
shit?
same thing. It's like trivia. It's kind of like Weakest Link almost. You start
Oh,
with
yeah.
3 people and it's trivia, and you like bank
are the
money.
weakest link.
And then
Nice.
at the end, you answer as many questions in a row as you can with like however many teammates are left, and then he answers that the different questions.
This like 6'7" British monster of a man comes out,
He's
and you
the
go
best,
head to head
Todd.
with him in trivia.
This guy's the best.
I love the sound of that shit.
Oh.
It's on Netflix. It's a good watch.
Really?
He's just like a condescending prick.
Arrogant,
He's incredible.
Arrogant. He's a great character. Arrogant, intelligent human being, and he knows it's a show too, so he does well.
Nice.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good stuff.
You know, like you watch Jeopardy and you get a lot of shit right.
Yeah, I mean, I usually I'm not the first one to be like shouting stuff out and ruin it for everyone, but I
doesn't like to show off.
I know a decent amount of the questions.
Well, you wouldn't be ruining it for me because I don't know.
I don't know any of them.
Shit,
Bro.
what the fuck?
I watch that episode. I watch that show damn near every night. I'm home. I watch it. And I don't get a fucking single. I don't know shit on there. I might be the dumbest human.
No, because we've talked about this before. I think the key to Jeopardy is you need to be well read.
Yeah.
Everyone on there has just read so many books and just like you just have that shit stored away. And if you don't read, you're not going to be any good at it.
I always want to see Rogan go on there because he's got that fucking thing where he does that whole stand-up thing where people just yell random shit out and he knows everything there is to know about it. It's like a magic trick almost. He just read everything.
Okay.
He's read the whole internet.
Say
I need
anything
to
you
read
want.
more. I need to read more.
I feel like I read a lot, but it's not real.
Well, you like online articles and stuff like that. Yeah, you got to read like legit books. Like I don't think anything like you're learning certain stuff when you read that stuff, but it's nothing like reading like a fucking biography on someone or something like that. But not everyone likes to do it. I mean,
I don't.
Yeah, it's
Not at all.
But I'll read my phone all day.
Yeah.
So it's interesting.
But-
I'll read my phone all goddamn day.
But you can cover 1,000 different topics in about 3 minutes.
Right.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's that one story. It's hard for me to
Oh,
stick to.
that's just like the fucking 9 months of 9 hours of dancing every day.
Yep.
Ty, we get you on Dancing with the Stars.
Zito, what's your show, dude?
Price is Right.
Oh, yeah?
I would win that in a heartbeat.
I love that show.
I can see you doing that.
Yeah.
You would win that in a heartbeat?
I would win it all. Yeah.
What game would you want to play?
I'd probably
There's
go. What?
There's only one.
Zito, how much is this right here, bub?
97 cents.
Probably $1.19.
Not bad.
I have no clue how much this
There's
is.
no way it's
Reese's
under $1.
Outrageous bar is only 97 cents.
Yeah.
Plinko's
good
my
deal.
fucking game, dude.
Oh, yeah. You got to.
Putt one is
Yeah,
good too.
The putt one.
What was it, Yodeling?
Yeah, the climber.
Yeah.
That was with grocery store items, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
you gotta guess the prices, get them in the right order.
Bless
I like
you.
that. All right, what's question number 2?
There were some games you could tell they mailed it in on creative wise.
Big
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, like, we'll just don't do this.
With the price swap one,
Yeah.
where you just had to
That has to be. Ellen does a lot of games. She has a game of games, a game show of games.
That I just saw the first commercial for that. Shit looks wild.
I have no idea how they think of all these fucking games, though. They think of so many. She has like 25 games a season almost.
It's like a super adult Double Dare. They have people like hanging above and like dropping into like dog shit.
That's
down at the
hilarious.
bottom.
I've
It's
seen
crazy.
that one.
Yeah.
Because people actually, you can tell they're scared. Like they really fall.
I don't think it's dog shit.
It looks like dog shit. I don't know what it is.
Jello.
It's poop again.
There's sharks underneath.
Question number 2. With New Year's Eve coming up, what are your top 3 drinking holidays?
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, that's definitely number one.
Night before Thanksgiving.
4th of July.
Yeah, there they are.
MLB
Is
opening
Oktoberfest
day.
count? Is Oktoberfest a real holiday?
Yeah.
I like going to Oktoberfest.
I have MLB opening day as well.
Yeah,
Valentine's Day.
it's awesome.
President's Day.
I also have the first day,
Flag Day.
first day of spring when it's over 60 degrees.
Oh, yep. It's
a good one.
Drinking
Huge
outside.
drinking holiday, and then the first football tailgate of the year.
Yep.
That's good. The anniversary of us killing Bin Laden.
That's always a good.
Yeah.
one.
It's
my birthday.
on that one a lot.
Pat's birthday.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Canada Thanksgiving.
But that first
Yeah.
spring over 60 degrees was always in college was the greatest party day of the year by far.
Oh my god!
Unplanned, it just like happened.
And everybody knew.
Everyone knew.
It's happening. Everybody head right back into your fucking rooms. We know what we're doing right now.
Send the bird call out, coming home with cases, go to one class, blow the rest
Yeah,
off.
you go to that one class in the morning and you're like, you just feel it in the air. You're like, huh, winter just happened and I'm pretty sure it's 60 fucking degrees outside right now.
In Michigan,
and it feels
it's
like 75.
It's like 45, and if the sun's out, everyone's
yeah.
out. That's all it has to be.
That was a great day. I missed that day.
Those are good days.
MLB opening day. Sometimes right around there.
Yeah, I skipped school like I think 13 years in a row for that. My dad used to let me call in sick, and from the time I was like 18 until last year, I just get hammered on opening day every year.
Winter solstice as well.
That's
The day they
that just happened. Did you go big?
Oh, I was can't remember it.
the day that the men's basketball tourney starts.
Yeah.
Bowers and his group call that drinking Christmas. That day.
That's a great one.
Like that's a good fucking name for a not real holiday.
That's betting Christmas.
So many shots of Crown that day.
That's it for the questions.
All right. Well, if you're watching on YouTube, this is it for you. You're done.
Goodbye.
Make sure you catch that
Jesus.
that Lions Packers game
Yeah.
because we won't talk to you before then. Send in your fucking suggestions for phrases. It might get on there. If it gets used, that's a big deal.
Have a safe New Year's, huh?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Party safely.
Yeah, absolutely.
Stay off the scooters.
Use Uber and Lyft.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get
if
better.
yeah, nobody's drinking and driving anymore.
Well, no, just in case.
No, well, that's what. Yeah, I'm doubling down. With.
I got you.
Hey, I was on your
get it.
side there.
Like, hey, it's not cool.
Yeah, yeah, it's not hip.
All right. It's time for Friday Bangers. Nick, what you got?
That's a soundbite.
What's that movie? I was.
I love you, man. I love you, man.
That's right. You got good life.